made it to Dresden. Getting the big group around is not fun, especially when we got on a train, train that was scheduled to arrive, but it got here 20 minutes late and on the wrong platform, so getting on the train was chaotic. Got on the wrong car, had to fight our way back 30 minutes of trying to get through two cars or people going in opposite directions because it was chaos. And when we got there was people in our seats that wouldn't move, but we made it. Everybody's chilling, and we're gonna explore Dresden. The weather has taken a turn. A little chilly, a little rainy. I think it's in the upper 50s Fahrenheit, but it is very gloomy. From what I have read about Dresden, has only been in Kurt Vonnegut's book Slaughterhouse-Five. This was carpet bombed, looked like a lunar landscape. But I am seeing a lot of modern buildings, so we're gonna find out on the city tour.
The big train station.
Oh, not as nice. This is the Maritime, so same brand, different vibe though. Looks like they got a lot of international flags hanging because this is a conference center. It's an international conference center. So we're going on a little walking tour now of Dresden. Apparently on the west side of the city. That almost appears to be a mosque, but it was actually a Turkish tobacco factory, and they built it to look like a mosque, but it's just their storage component of the factory, not a mosque. Across the river in that building with the pagoda top, there is porcelain, aka China, from China. That's why they put a pagoda roof on it. It's the Elbe River. And then we're heading down in to see some of these reconstructed buildings because the city was devastated from bombs. So we're heading down. And then this building here is actually very modern. It's the Parliament. That used to be the Intercontinental Hotel for all the foreigners who visited. So this is the Elbe River. It's actually only up to about waist deep, not very deep at all. We're looking at the third version of Dresden's theater house. First two burned down because they used gas lighting in them. But this one's from 1985 and it's got Dionysus, god of theater, on top. There's King John. Now we're walking over towards the museum. Apparently there's 1.5 million pieces of art in here. And we'll get some more history in a second. So that is the art museum. Over here, I believe, is the mathematics museum. This lawn here had a bunch of orange trees from China, mandarin oranges, and the Germans call them Chinese apples. And they actually dedicated a whole building to showing off Chinese porcelain. And on the outside of this building here, where there's a huge porcelain collection, you can see porcelain bells. And we just missed them about 10 minutes ago. They were ringing. Now we're going to walk over to the palace. And that's actually the Polish crown on top. And this was all destroyed during the war. But this Baroque style of architecture was rebuilt in the mid-50s, I believe he said. But porcelain, is it worth more than gold and diamonds? I don't think so.
Gemini. Is porcelain still worth any money?
Not really. Polizia.
It said emergency in the back or something.
No, those are not cops then.
It didn't say Policia in it. Inside the palace they have a museum, paintings, drawings,
A treasure chamber. Apparently something in there's got 5,000 diamonds on a single headstone. I think a green diamond stolen from India is here. It's like a 41 karat diamond. But this is the inside of the palace, and I guess this is the original 16th century architecture right there. Okay, never mind, I was wrong. This is the inside of the palace. This makes way more sense. This is a lot better.
Looks like a display window.
Texture.
You have two layers of plaster.
Scratched.
You have a white layer,
This is scratched in.
a white. You have a gray layer, which is 1 centimeter, about 1 centimeter.
It's a better model. They don't have Uber here. They have horses, right? We're gonna go on that back.
Like Central Park in New York.
So this mural is not a mural. It's actually 20,000 porcelain. Porcelain, of course. They love porcelain here. Tiles. They're painted, but they survived the bombing. This was, fire bombing here, and if it was anything other than porcelain, it would have been destroyed. So porcelain is fire resistant.
Okay.
Don't get it on the way, bud.
Get it now?
Get it now. I'll wait for you.
Live music.
Brandon, there's another bear.
Wow. Hey.
Don't, you have to pay him if you take a picture.
Donkey.
It's like the Times Square.
Yeah, the naked cowboy.
Base here. And the church served as an anti-fascist monument.
All right, here we are at, where are we? J.W. Augustiner, Mural, München.
JW.
We have some goulash. Yeah. Brandon has basic chicken and fries.
KFC.
Wah wah. And Dad got the schnitzel, which you got chicken. What kind of schnitzel? Pork schnitzel.
Venus.
And what is this? There's seeds on it.
Cucumber salad.
Cucumber, potato, and sunflower seeds. Or pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds.
They screwed up.
King John took all the porcelain.
And look, they brought out the good china.
Johann.
Porcelain from the King's collection.
Love frame.
Apple strudel.
Wait, look. Germany is good. Got good strudel. All the boats are not. They don't work. Got a pour here.
These boats look brand like they're being used.
Sure. Only during the afternoon.